I would say that first, obviously, you want to find an importer who is trustworthy.
Hmm.
You need to find an importer that aligns with your same values. And so you want to find someone, if you're an organic producer, perhaps you want to look at the portfolio of the importer and see what other producers they have, either from the area or from other countries, and how well respected they are in the United States, and also who their distributor is, right? I think that a lot of the shift has focused from the work all being done by distributors, so to speak, to a
Hmm.
lot of the work, as we know from having worked together, to a lot of the work being shifted to the importer, and the
Hmm.
importer really being hugely responsible for having to make sure that the brand is in the market, because the importer has their own salespeople in the market,
Hmm.
right? So they have to work the market even beyond what the distributor does and go into different places. So I think that's really important about division. Also knowing the market, the market
Hmm.
in Chicago is different than the market in LA, that is different than Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, you're talking bigger, splashier, large format bottles, perhaps,
Hmm.
whereas the market in Connecticut is very different, even financially from who runs the markets, right? New Hampshire is a controlled state. So you need
Hmm.
an importer that definitely um, knows the entire US market, or if you're only rolling out initially regionally, can you roll out later on nationally, right? And is that importer a national importer? So, in Connecticut, we have something called min pricing. The pricing
Hmm.
is set by the state. I mean, the state enforces a minimum
Hmm.
price. New Hampshire is a state, a controlled state, and you have other things like that. Pennsylvania is completely
Controlled,
different.
yeah.
So you definitely want to have an importer who knows the market and can negotiate with the distributor about all of those things, and making sure that your wine is in the right place at